master plan, I split this 100 days into 4 phases: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 and phase 4. There you have to study about what is living, what is the life, what are the criteria that can be used for classifying living and non-living things. Okay, we completed class 11th and 12th whole chapters. Now it's the time for mock test and week topics. So phase 3 is a day from day 71 to day 90. Here we will practice mock test. ஹலோ வணக்கம் பசங்களா, நான் உங்கள் ஆஷா மேம். எப்படி இருக்கீங்க எல்லாரும்? ஆர் யூ அஃப்ரேட் ஆஃப் நீட் எக்ஸாமினேஷன்? பயப்பட வேணாம், உங்கள் மேம் ஆஷா மேம் இஸ் ஹியர். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நான் ஒரு மாஸ்டர் பிளான் சொல்ல போறேன். and this master plan is for 100 days and this we will discuss about how you can achieve 360 by 360 by using my master plan. Okay பசங்களா, ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாமா? Yeah. So in the master plan we have to discuss about how NCERT textbook will help you and what are the other practices that you have to do before starting your preparation, examination preparation. Yes. This is 100 days of master plan. So in this master plan, I split this 100 days into 4 phases: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 and phase 4. Phase 1 is from day 1 to day 40. Phase 2 is from day 41 to day 70. Phase 3 is from day 71 to day 90. Phase 4 is from day 91 to day 100. Okay, wow, very clear. Yes, this is for your easy understanding. In phase 1, you have to complete the NCERT textbook, the whole NCERT biology textbook, 11th and 12th textbook. And in phase 2, it is time for previous year question paper practicing, revisions and diagrams. Phase 3 is a time for mock test and weak area. Mock test and weak areas. Phase 4 is a time for final rapid revision. Okay, Basangala? Easy, huh? So take a notebook with you and write down the master plan. And try to follow my master plan. Then you can achieve 360 by 360. Yes, this is a phase 1. NCERT covering. NCERT mastery. Yes. Here comes the first phase, the phase 1, NCERT mastery. Here you have to cover the most important and the basic chapters. The chapters are the living world, biological classification and plant kingdom. The living world, the first chapter. There you have to study about what is living, what is the life, what are the criteria that can be used for classifying living and non-living things. And what is taxonomy, taxonomical hierarchy. What is binomial nomenclature? These are the things that you will study in this chapter, the living world. It is a very simple and small chapter, Pasangla. Very easy to learn. And the second chapter is biological classification, which has a connection with chapter 1. In biological classification, we will discuss about the different kingdoms. The 5 kingdoms like Monera, Protista, fungi, plant and animalia and their examples. Okay, va? Yes. In plant kingdom, the third chapter, it is the vast chapter which contains the plant kingdom. It is about the plants, different types of plants like cryptogams, phanerogams. Yes, again for the classification of cryptogamous plants and the phanerogamous plants, it is also very important. So in day 1 to day 40, we have to cover these chapters: the living world, biological classification and plant kingdom. Next, animal kingdom, morphology of flowering plants and anatomy of flowering plants. Animal kingdom, this is also a vast, very important chapter. Here we will discuss about different types of animals and their classification and examples for it. Next, morphology of flowering plants. There we will discuss about the external features of angiosperm. What are flowering plants? These are angiosperms. So we will discuss about the external features like how a flower looks like. What are the parts of a flower? How we can draw the structure of a flower. These we will discuss in the session. Yes, and the anatomy of flowering plants. There we will discuss about the internal structure of a flowering plant, that are angiosperms. The internal structure, how the cells are arranged, how parenchyma cells are arranged, how the vascular bundles are arranged, that we will discuss. Pasangala, marandidade, along with this chapter studying, you guys should do some task. Okay, read NCERT textbook line by line. That's a very important thing. And don't forget to underline the key terms. You know, there are so many new terms for you. So you should you guys should practice with that new terms. For that, you should underline the key terms. Underline the new terms. Okay, wow. Yes, other than this, make a short note. Pasangala, take a new book for you, and that new book, use crayons or color pencil. You can use any colors to write here and draw the diagrams. To write and draw the diagrams. Okay, so that you can use that notebook for your further revision. Next, review NCERT diagrams. There are so many diagrams in the NCERT. Don't forget that diagrams. Redraw that diagram into your short notebook and color it for better memorizing power. Okay, Baba Sangla? Yes. Next chapter is structural organization in animals. Cell, the unit of life, biomolecules. Structural organization in animals is a very important chapter. Cell, the unit of life. It is a basic chapter. But in that chapter, we will study about different cell organelles, how plasma membrane is arranged, how a cell is formed, what are the different types of cells. It's very important. Biomolecule is a simple chapter. Next is cell cycle and cell division, which has a connection with the cell, the unit of life chapter. There we will discuss about mitosis, meiosis processes, and then transportation in plants. There we will discuss about the xylem and phloem and mineral nutrition. These are the other chapters you have to complete within 40 days. You should remember that 40 days, Pasangala. Yes, photosynthesis in higher plants. This is a very important chapter. Respiration in plants, plant growth and development. Next, digestion and absorption, breathing and exchange of gases, body fluids and circulation. Excretory products and their elimination, locomotion and movement, neural control and coordination. In neural control and coordination, there we will discuss about the brain, the central nervous system, the spinal cord, etc. And chemical coordination and integration. These are the major important chapters that you should cover within 40 days. This is a task for you, Pasangala. And when it comes to phase 2 you should practice previous year question papers. Then you will get an idea how the questions will come. What is the pattern of the examination? After doing PYQ, after done with the PYQ, go for the revision. Okay. Here, the revision chapters are from class 12. Chapters are reproduction in organisms, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. In reproduction in organism, you will discuss about different types of reproduction. And in sexual reproduction of flowering plants, you will learn about the sexual reproductive part in flower, the female and the male part in flowers, and how we can draw that part, what are the importance of that part. All these things will be discussed in this chapter. Along with revising this chapter, you guys should practice 10 to 15 years PYQs. You guys should solve 10 to 15 years PYQs, previous year question papers. Practice the labeling diagram. It is very important, and create a mistake notebook. Other than a short notebook, please keep a mistake notebook and write down the mistake that you are repeating in that notebook. Okay, wow? Yes, revise highlighted NCERT lines. Revise highlighted NCERT lines. This is also a task for you. Along with these two chapters, reproduction in organism and sexual reproduction, study or revise human reproduction and reproductive health. In human reproduction, you guys should learn about the reproductive part in female and male. Okay, and the importance of that part and how the reproduction process take place. And in reproductive health, in that chapter, you will study about sexually transmitted diseases and how can we prevent that diseases, the contraceptive methods. Okay. These are the next chapters. Principles of inheritance and variation, molecular basis of inheritance. These two chapters are about the genetics, how you guys are formed, how the parental or the maternal or paternal characteristics comes to you. These you will discuss in this chapter. It is also very important and basic. Next is evolution and human health and disease. In human health and disease, you will study about the pathogens, different pathogens, the disease causing agents. Okay, and the different diseases like bacterial infections, viral infections, fungal infections. This is very, very easy to study. This chapter is very, very easy to study because we can connect this chapter with our real life. That's why. Next is microbes in human welfare and biotechnology principles and processes. In microbes in human welfare, in this chapter, we will discuss about the beneficiary microbes. Some of the microorganisms are beneficial for us. They will help us to make curd, beer, alcohol, bread. Okay, so we will discuss about the beneficiary phase of that microorganisms. Next is biotechnology and its applications and organism and population. This is also very, very important, Vasangala. Next chapters are ecosystem, biodiversity and conservation, and environmental issues. Vasangala, phase 2 is completed. So phase 1 is the time for NCERT coverage, and the phase 2 is the time for PYQ and revisions. Okay, we completed class 11th and 12th whole chapters. Now it's the time for mock test and week topics. So phase 3 is a day from day 71 to day 90. Here we will practice mock test. Try to create a mock test environment in your own home. So that you can experience and you can manage your time accordingly. You can improve your time management skills. Okay, va? Yes. Try to practice the weak topics. All you guys are not brilliant in every topic. Some of the topics are still a mystery for you. Try to solve that mystery. Try to find out that weak topics. Practice it more. Give more time to that chapters. Okay. Attempt full biology test every 2 days. Repeat this. Okay. After every 2 days, try to attempt full biology test papers. This is an added advantage in your examination preparation. Revise weak chapters daily. Along with studying all that chapters, try to revise the weak chapters. Analyze the mistake from mock test. When you are doing a mock test, you will get an idea. Yes, this portion is a very bad portion for me. So analyze the mistake that you are repeating. Revisit NCERT line by line. Okay, and create flashcard for easy memorization. Okay, Baba Singla. This is a phase 4. It is a final days. This is from day 91 to day 100. Don't go for a rush. Okay, try to practice or go for a rapid revision or a light revision. Revise class 11 units 1 to 2, class 11 unit 3 to 5, class 12 unit 1 to 3 and class 12 unit 4 to 6. Okay, va? Try to do some mock test, final mock test and light revision. Go for the light revision. Other than this, I have some study tools for you, Pasangala. That are some books for your better references. NCERT 11th and 12th, as you already know, it is very important. Don't forget to study it. Don't skip NCERT 11th and 12th. Along with NCERT 11th and 12th, go for MTG NCERT at your fingertips. It is a good handbook for you. And some tech tools that you can use are Anki, Quizlet for flashcards. For making flashcards, you can use Anki and Quizlet. And try to follow Vedantu classes and Vedantu notes. This is also help you. NCERT highlighted PDFs. Studying NCERT highlighted PDFs. That is also help you. Okay, Vasangala. Don't forget to do all these things. Then only you can achieve your success. You can achieve 360 by 360. This will be your aim. Okay, so please do watch this video. Like, comment and share to your friends. Stay tuned here for more videos like this. Bye bye. Tata.